First off, I want to tell you how much I appreciate your service all the time, but particularly now. I've been talking just about every day to the governor of Puerto Rico. It is a really, really awful situation down there, and our fellow Americans need your help. And I can tell you that they're desperate for that help, and I told them that we have the finest National Guards men and women who are trained and prepared and experienced in dealing with this kind of problem. And so I understand this is a sacrifice for you and for your families, for you to go, but I know that that's why you wear the uniform, because you're ready when our country needs you to step forward and to engage in that sacrifice to help our country. And these men and women are in an awful circumstance. That island was facing all kinds of financial problems that led to all kinds of infrastructure problems, all of which you're about to see firsthand. And it's not like what happened in New Jersey, even though the storms are similar. We were in much better shape when Sandy came, and we know how badly that devastated our friends and family and each other. Down there, their infrastructure was hanging on by a thread, their roads, their power grid, all of those things. And there's plenty of help down there, plenty of food and water and fuel, but we can't get it to the people who need it because of that infrastructure. So there's going to be a lot of challenges for all of you down there, but I know that based on your experience and your training, that you're all ready for that challenge. And I can tell you, having experienced all the weeks and months of Sandy, as many of you did, that your appearance before them will immediately lift some of that burden. So I think the biggest fear people have in these moments is that they're being forgotten. That's amplified when we're dealing not with a state but a territory, and we're dealing with a territory that's an island away from the U.S. mainland. I'm sure that many of them are convinced that their fellow Americans are not going to remember them, are not going to stand up for them because they're far away, and they're not one of our fellow other 49 states. New Jersey is going to prove to them that we don't forget all the people who helped us after Superstorm Sandy, and we are going to stand back up and make sure that we provide as much help as we can to make life a little bit more normal for them as quickly as we possibly can. So I want you to know how much I personally appreciate you doing this. I want you to know that we're going to be praying for you and your families as you encounter challenges as you'll encounter there. And I want you to know that you make us proud, each and every one of you. Make me proud to be the Commander-in-Chief of the New Jersey National Guard, and I know make your fellow citizens of this state very proud for what you're going to be doing. The last thing is, you know, I said to the governor, when you have a tough situation, you want to make sure you call on people from New Jersey. We have a bit of an edge to us, as everybody knows, which is pretty good. It's a good thing. And they need some edgy people down there in Puerto Rico right now to help push some things around and make sure people are doing their jobs. So the other thing is, I don't want you to leave New Jersey in New Jersey. Take it with you. The attitude that you have, the attitude your family has, the attitude that your friends and your colleagues have, bring it with you. It's an uplifting thing in a time of difficulty to watch another person in a position of responsibility who has no fear, and who in fact not only doesn't have fear, but has an absolute willingness and an anxiousness to take on the challenge and defeat it. Our state has always been about that. And so bring Jersey with you. Bring it with you to Puerto Rico. And as you know, there's lots of families in New Jersey who have friends and relatives in Puerto Rico who are really, I can't tell you how many emails I've gotten since we made our announcement on Friday, that are so relieved that New Jerseyans are going down to help Puerto Rico. So when you come back, you're going to have a lot of grateful citizens back in New Jersey for your service and for the help that you're going to provide. So I know some of you are leaving tonight, others of you are leaving tomorrow. I wish you Godspeed. I may be down there myself in the next few days, and so if I am, I'll make sure that I come by and see how you're doing. So please be careful, be strong, and be who you are, which is the best that our state has to offer. And we're offering it now to people who need you more than ever. So I want to thank the General for his leadership. It's just a happy coincidence that I'm here to review the troops today. I'm glad that I am, because it gave me an opportunity to come here while I was also honoring them to honor you. So thank you. Make sure you get all your shots, fill out your paperwork, do all the things you're supposed to do. You know how the government is. Don't screw around now, okay? Do everything that you're supposed to do. But when you do that, we'll be ready to take care of you all too. So thank you all very much for giving me the time. I don't want to take up any more of yours. You got lots to do. I'll go out and do my job, and hopefully I'll see you all in a few days. So thank you all very much.